Oh, hello lovely people. How you doing? Welcome to an unboxing and welcome to James Social Cycling. Hope you're all well, hope you've had a lovely weekend. It's Monday, going to do a bit of an unboxing. So as you can see, Deporvillage, if you haven't heard of these guys, I'll put a link down below to their website, but this is more than an unboxing. This was a bit of a experiment because I decided to look on their website and I was looking for a couple of bits for as you'll see when I unbox, and they come up hugely cheaper than in the UK. Hugely cheaper. Two items were 50 quid difference, so you know, you were thinking, oh, I'm saving 50 quid there, but it didn't happen that way. But I knew that that was the case. If you go on to Trustpilot, there's a lot of whinging about the duty paid, but there are pretty much there are notes that tell you that there is extra to pay. This is and the duty pay is, as some of you will be aware of, basically is a government tax. All right, duty is a tax. All right, so anything that is imported from Europe has now a duty, and that duty varies. Now, I didn't know what the duty was, but I thought for unboxing video, I had scissors by the way, for unboxing and video purposes, I thought it would be a good exercise. Now, I worked out, one, how much I was saving on these four items, and the delivery was £17.99 from DHL, which we bought in Europe before. I've bought in Europe before, and delivery doesn't cost nearly 20 quid. So there was a lot to think about. The duty, the basic thing is on this is that the price total come to £150.33. They were items that I needed, so I'm not being frivolous with money at the moment due to I've been on furlough most of this year, to be honest. I don't remember the last day I did a day's work. So but anyway, let's get into what I bought. And is it in euros or is it in pounds? Looks like it's in pounds, so we'll come across quite nicely. No, it's in Europe, so I'm afraid, so it won't help, but I think I remember what prices I paid. Anyway, so let's get into that time where the family are going to want to go out cycling. The weather today is beautiful, so I've had to get a new roof rack. I've already got the bike carriers, but if you remember, the last time I took the bikes out was on the on the Golf, so I had to get something for the Beamer. So I got a couple of items from Halfords because they were brilliant price, better than here, but these two items were actually a saving of 50 quid overall. So I got myself the rapid system. So these are the parts that go on, that clip on to the cover and the lock. And I also bought a set of one key system. Made a bit of a boo-boo, should have gone for a 10 instead of an 8. So I will at least be able to lock all the bikes up, the 3 bike racks, the 3 bike carriers, all with one system, and hopefully get another couple of barrels. Might be able to change all of these as well. So 2-lay, one key system, 8 units, and the rapid system, so it's just part of the locking kit. Alright, and these were a saving. These are really good price. So these are, I've gone for the Pirelli Cintrato Velo, and I've actually changed. I've gone up a notch to the 700cc 28 width. So I bought a couple of these. Now, as you are aware, I love these tyres, winter and summer. The puncture repair on them is absolutely amazing. But what did I save on those? I thought I saved at least around about 8 to 10 quid on those easily. So I was really impressed with that. But remember, I knew that there was a duty coming, and I knew that there was a £17, there was £17.99 on the postage. So what you've got to be aware of now is, obviously, since Brexit, not blaming Brexit, but we knew the government were going to take the piss. And the funny thing is that we are the one that is paying that duty. So when we buy from another country, which is a pity, but I suppose the great thing about this is that you can try and remember what you have to pay and then buy in the UK. Now, I appreciate some people are going to say, well, you should have bought in the UK anyway, but to be honest with you, I buy off salesmen because I'm a salesman, and I don't always buy at my LBS because I don't need to, and at the moment can't be bothered to go out. So anyway, there was a £42 charge on the duty, so pretty much that 50 odd quid plus the 8 to 10 pounds, obviously you're looking at a 60 quid. So didn't save anything on that at all, but it was a good exercise to find out what the duty you were paying. So Deporvillage, it might look cheaper, but you will have that duty to pay, and obviously £150 was the bill, so you're looking at nearly a 30% charge. I'd say probably around a 25% charge on that. So yeah, but at the end of the day, and it took about 2 weeks to come. So was it a win-win? I think it was a win, because it was a good exercise for me to find out what the score was, and I will probably not use Deporvillage again. So this is not a here's a big up for Deporvillage. They had the gear, it was nothing to do with them in the end, but obviously £17.99 for a delivery charge from Europe, not really worth it, to be honest with you, and 2 weeks to turn up. So yeah, but I now have the full roof rack, so I can now start to travel using the Beamer. So it all sounds good. All right, anyway, I hope you got something out of this, because it was just literally to find out what duty I was going to be paying from buying from Europe and spending 150 quid. All right, if you found this video useful, how about consider buying me a coffee? There's a link in the description below. Any of that money I can get back would be great. It's a joke. If you find it useful, obviously there's buy me a coffee down there in the link. Other than that, don't forget, give me a sub, and here's another video. All right, lots of love, people. I'll see you on the road very soon.